actually super easy. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. We have a sheet to follow. I eventually will update it, but I still have a whole lot of copies of these back from when we were in Rankin. Doesn't matter. We are only ever going to do this procedure on the small autoclave. We use Chamber Brite, which is, you see right on there, autoclave cleaner. With this sheet, literally go step by step. The biggest failure in doing this cleaning process is not telling the next worker what to do, because this ends up running a total of 3 autoclave cycles, and it's rare that somebody's here for all of them. So you need to make sure to tell the next person where you're at in the process. First thing it says is talking about attaching the hose. So what we end up doing, you all know about where to put water in, right? Now you get to find out how to take it out. It's right here. Underneath here, you'll find a hose. One end of the hose, you're gonna put on here. The other end needs to go in a bucket. Come back to here. This should only ever be finger tightened. Please never, never, never use a tool to tighten this. Somebody did that once upon a time and we had to replace the piece because it was stripped. So probably the hardest part of the whole thing is doing that because it twists a little bit. But the idea here is stay here and babysit it so it doesn't fall off and leak everywhere. But you can open it to a certain extent. If you go too far, this piece will fall off and then you're gonna have a mess because water's just gonna be flowing freely. But you just want to use the hose and let it drain until it is empty. So just let it keep going. When this part is done, you're gonna tighten this up by hand and then you're going to refill from up here. What do you use? We have 2 bins here. One's got red tape for dirty water, quote unquote. The other one is clean. This clean water one is what you need because we're using clean water for this. DI. Here's your little trick. Pinch that and now it's not splattering everywhere. It's gonna be a couple of pitchers worth. I don't know exactly how far, but you by now should know that this bar that you're looking at needs to not be underwater. However, the water level should be up close to it. There's a little ring off the side here. It's hard to see with this lighting, but the water can be up to the bottom of that ring and then you're still fine. It should be close to the bar, but do not let that bar be underwater. So, okay, this is still draining. You are going to take this out. You are going to take this out. Kind of dirty in there. Not bad. For as long as it's been since we've done this, it's actually not that bad. While that's draining, you can go ahead and open up your package of Chamber Brite. Literally just scatter it around in there. Empty the whole thing in. What you need then is a green scrubby. There might be one here. There might be some here. Otherwise, there's new ones down here. Grab something that's got that green rough side because that's what you're gonna need. And you're gonna scrub this. Like whoever's got that step, please actually try to get the stuff off of here. You're probably gonna have to put a little bit of water in with this because we haven't used, like today, we have not used it yet, so it's not very wet. But you're gonna need a little bit of wetness with this Chamber Brite. Scrub the heck out of this entire surface. And then in the midst of all this will be emptied. You remember that step, emptying this, refilling? So step 1 is going to be that empty and refill and use the Chamber Brite. Now you're gonna close it up, run a non-liquid cycle. And then once that's done, now you are up to probably like step 6 is running that cycle. Once that's complete, you're gonna repeat these couple of steps, which is literally just draining the water again, refilling the water, and running the same non-liquid cycle. The last step is to do it again. Drain it, fill it, run it. After having a total of 3 times where you've drained, filled, and run, you're done. whoever's doing it, there's going to be multiple people in the process here because, like I said, with running it that many times, you are probably not going to be here for all of them. So write down your name on here, check off what's been done, and that's it. This is going to be something we do more often. We haven't done this in a long time. Back when we were still in Rankin, the students did it like every Friday. Fridays may or may not end up being the right day for us this semester, but we are going to be getting this done on a more regular basis. If you see one of these sheets handy and it's a task that needs to be done, don't be afraid to grab it. The only thing we do not want to do, we do not want to start this when we know we have a whole bunch of media to make, or if we have a backlog of biohazard bags or anything like that. But we are doing this today because the unit actually is not working right now, and I'm hoping cleaning it might fix it. Otherwise, I have to call service. So if there's ever an issue with running the autoclave, please let me know about it. It failed 3 times yesterday with low heat. It never got up high enough to actually get the run to start, and it did it 3 different times. So we're gonna try this, see if we can fix it ourselves. If not, I will be calling for service. But it's that simple. Now you know how, and everybody can do it. Thanks.